I am here. Castle Rock is really expanding. And so that's what I'm here to show you today. Show you how Castle Rock has expanded. There's the building I showed in the last video that I made like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. It's been a while since I made one of these videos because I've been trying to do walkthroughs again, but I'm definitely going to start making these on a more regular basis. That's the office building I built with the checkerboard floor from the last episode. And here's my glass tower. And I'll show you a couple of other cool things I made. Oh, there's my quad waterfall, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if this was in the last video, if I showed this or not. This is a little building. You know, I have these little pieces of land, and I've started just building stuff on it. This one here, I don't think I'm going to build a building. I think I'm actually going to build more like a, I don't know, like a centerpiece, a statue or something like that in here. But this building here is one that, oh, this is a kind of a new little street lamp. I may start putting these up to replace the wood box with the candle on top. I call it candle. It looks like a candle from here, but it's a torch, obviously, but it's a wood box with a torch on top. That's been my lighting scheme, but this kind of looks a little bit more, I don't know, professional, I guess you could say. Takes a little bit more wood, but you know, it's okay. So here is the, I don't even know what this is called. I'm not even going to name this building. It's just the building that I put to take up this area. It's got a little one-person pool out back. If you've ever seen those before, I know someone that has one of those. Basically, it's just made to do laps in. So you get in and you kind of do laps down this way, and then you turn around and then do laps down this way. It's fucking useless. But anyway, go upstairs here, kind of show you guys. I've got my sandstone floor, which looks kind of cool. I always thought the sandstone floors look cool. But as far as the shape of this building goes, I was actually looking at a picture online, and then I kind of replicated that picture, and the shape kind of turned out kind of weird, but from the outside I think it looks kind of cool. So, and you've got a little balcony here, which I guess technically I could put you know, a little fence here to make it look blocked off or whatever, but I'm not really too concerned about it. But the big main, sorry for doing that in your ear there, but the big main attraction this week is my other new building. I need to come up with a good catchy name for this one so I can name the video after it. But if you remember from the last video, basically I just built a big wooden wall and then put Castle Rock on it. And when I started constructing this building, the big wooden wall didn't look right. I felt like it needed to be more open, so I filled it up with glass. And now you can see out of it, which is kind of cool. But I don't have a catchy name for this yet. Upstairs I've got the balcony, kind of like a big balcony here. Kind of a observation deck of sorts, I guess you could say. You could come down here, you could see Dave's property over there. You could see the tower, the penis building, the chest pyramid. Terrify's house is over there. That's Dave's big stadium that he built, sports stadium. And then his big house, or his big mansion, or whatever you call it, his estate. And then of course you can see the light from Anthony's house, but you can't actually see Anthony's house. I don't know, let's see if you can from this side. No, that hill right there is blocking his house from view from here, but it's okay. You can see somebody put a big sand pillar there for some reason. I was hoping you could see the center of the world, but I think the center of the world is actually behind the stadium there. And as you can see behind Dave's house, and actually, let me go upstairs because you can see all this stuff a lot better, obviously, from the roof. So this is roof access, and I built another portal up here because a friend of mine was wanting to get the achievement for it, so I let him build another portal up there, which I might get rid of. But as you can see from up here, you can actually see Anthony's house right there, or Dark Heart. That's what he goes by. And then there's the that's Alex's building right there that you can see behind there. And you can see pretty much everything from here. I guess the next order of business is to, all this area right here is going to have buildings as well. So as you can see on this side of the building, this is Castle Rock, and I'm not sure if that's going to be part of Castle Rock or if that's going to start a new city. I don't know. I haven't thought that through yet, but still want to put something on that plot of land right there. That I'm probably going to keep empty. Just, I don't know. It's looking cool. I like the way it's looking. Now over here, where we have this rise, I'm thinking about like chopping out and digging out this whole piece of land here and sticking a building up in here. I think that would be cool. And then just having it, you know, keeping the rise right there, and then keeping kind of the rise behind it. But then this whole area right here, I guess this would be the center of it. I'm thinking about digging all of that out and then building something there. I think that would be kind of cool. That's probably one of my next orders of business. One of my next orders of business. And you can even see the beach / lake house from here, which is back there. I never decided if I wanted to call it a beach house or a lake house, so I just put the slash in there and just said beach / lake house. There's the nether room, the nether portal room, and I realized too that if you put 2 nether portals in this world, then they both lead to the same portal in the nether. Like there's not 2 different portals in the nether now, which I thought, I was kind of hoping for. When we built this one, I was kind of like, oh man, I hope it leads to a different portal, you know? That way we can explore different parts of the nether, you know, without having to travel through it all and everything. So, but that didn't work, so. But I'm probably going to do that. And I mean, I've just got unlimited space that I can expand. I can expand on the other side of those buildings over there as well, all the way out to that fountain. That's one of like the first things I built in this world, was that fountain. It's because you know, I came into the world over there in the center of the world, and the sand turned me off right at first. And I'll tell you kind of what I did when I first rendered this world. When you first come into this world and oh, you can see it. It's right there. See that little thing sticking up? It's right where the middle of the crosshairs is. That thing sticking up right there, that's the center of the world, and that's where you, if you're new to my world, that's where you're going to come into the world at. You're going to first come in right there. Oh, and I want to walk over and show you guys something else I did too while I'm talking. But anyway, when I first came into the world, that's where I came in at, and you know what, this would be easier with a minecart, right? So anyway, I first came into the world right there, as I've said 8 times now, and and the sand turned me off, so I headed, I mean, I guess in this direction, and the first piece of like grassy land and terrain I saw was this area right here, and this was kind of opened up. This never really had trees on it, this middle part right here. As you can see, if you like watch the very first video, you'll realize that this was all a mountain over here, and this was a mountain, and this whole area right here was just kind of like a valley in between that mountain or that hill and this hill. I don't know where a minecart is, so I may have to walk over there, but it's okay. You don't mind, I'm sure. Actually, I could make one real quick. Let me get some iron real quick. I'll make me a minecart, because it is a lot quicker with the minecart. I've gotten a little bit spoiled by that, but I know I have some iron in here somewhere. I got a bunch of shit in this one. There's some iron that I could make right there. How many iron do you need to make a minecart? Let's see. You need 5 iron, and I only got 4. Oh my god. Got a bunch of buckets though. Alright, well, what am I gonna do? Let's see if I've got any in here. I'll go ahead and make these 4. And yes, I realize I could already be halfway across the world by now over there, but I wanted to figure out where my minecart was anyway, so I think I may have left it up in the office building. So I started walking in this direction just randomly, and I found this little valley here, and I thought, you know what? This is a cool place to start building a town. The name Castle Rock didn't come till much later. Oh, there's a minecart. Boom. Alright. So I thought of the name Castle Rock, and I wanted to do like a Hollywood sign, but I didn't have any. I didn't have like a mountain or any hills that were quite big enough to be able to fit it on there. So I thought, well, I could put it on the side of a building. So that's what I did. So let's head over here. I want to show you one more thing before the video's over. And it's kind of something else I'm going to start working on this side of the world. And it's gonna be kind of the start of a new city, but right now it's just basically building a path. And there's that sand tower that somebody built. Oh, you stupid fucking pig. Stupid pig, get out of my way. Alright, if you go over here, this is Alex's area, by the way. He built this, this is like his main house, and then he built this big walkway, and then built a much bigger building over there. This leads down into his mine. And over here there's a a mountain with a natural waterfall, which I thought was kind of cool. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to join the road from Alex's house. That railway that I just stopped at is going to extend out here. It's going to come around this little mountain here and through this tunnel that I built. I built this little area to catch the water from the waterfall and make it into like a little pool area, which is kind of neat. I've just started that, so I mean it doesn't look like it's completely finished, because it really isn't completely finished yet. But and so the road is going to come through here. And it's going to extend this direction. It's going to go through this little sand hill that I'm on right now. And it'll come out about right here. It's going to lead over here. And this area right here is going to be part of the town. I just think this looks awesome out here. So and this is where I marked my it's actually a zombie spawner right here. Got a zombie spawner. So I found 3 spawners in this world. I found a skeleton spawner, I found a zombie spawner, and then I found another spawner that I don't know what it was because it got destroyed. I basically destroyed it. And so I've got my long railway over here too that goes all the way from one side to the other side. So it's kind of cool. It didn't actually take me as long as you would think that it would take to build this either. So once I had all the rails available, which I had a whole chest of rails, and then I gathered all the power rails together. Once I did all of that, I mean, it really didn't take me as long as you would think to build this. I built it in one day. Like, it's on a Saturday. I built it all, maybe like 3 or 4 hours is all it took me. And you could definitely come over here and get the achievement on a rail, because this thing goes, I think the entire world is like 1,056 meters. So this railway is 1,054 meters. Because I put the block at the end of the rail on both sides, so it's 2 less. And this is where my nephew Caleb built his little area. I'm gonna kill you, pig. I'm gonna kill you. Oh my God, why are all these pigs over here? That's, good Lord. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pigs over here. What the crap? What's he got, like a pig feeder or something over here? Jeez, and there's even another pig over there. anybody needs to get the ride a pig achievement or whatever, then come on over here, because there's plenty of them. I just have to find another monster spawner to find another saddle, but you know, we've had about 5 people get that achievement, and I've used all my saddles up. Because I'm all about the achievements. I am an achievement whore. I love getting achievements. I don't know why. I just like the experience of doing. Like if a game like gets boring or whatever, you know, I mean, you've got achievements that you can make it more interesting or whatever. Do some things that maybe you wouldn't normally. There's games out there. I always say this to people when they're like, man, what do you even like achievements? They're like, listen, there's games out there that I never would have played that I love, that I never would have played if it weren't for the achievements. So that's all I got to say about that. The first Kung Fu Panda game. I'm telling you, I never would have played that game. I don't like kids games all that much. I never would have played Kung Fu Panda. Get the fuck out of my way. I never would have played that game had it not been for getting the achievements. Oh, you... Okay. Next time, you're getting a nice bloody surprise, cow. Come here. The fuck out of my way. Where's the other one at? Oh, you better run, bitch. You better run. Get the fuck up that hill. Alright guys, well that is all I have for this week. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it was tantalizing. Anyway, have a good day and I'll see you next time.